If you are wondering if we have some AI features available on Realme GT 7T, then the answer is yes. The list is actually quite big. There are some tools that are considered as AI. For example, if we open the app drawer, we can pretty much immediately see AI Studio, which is an app that allows you to generate images with AI. Apparently, you have to have a Realme account in order to be able to use it, but creating an account is really easy and straightforward, so you shouldn't have any issues with that. So the app seems to be pretty simple. You can just generate images by providing some prompts and so on and so forth. Now, besides that, if we go back, we can also find Documents app where we can store some documents, scanning. If we scan documents, then we can find them over here, PDF files, and so on and so forth. And here we can find, for example, the Summarize option where we can summarize documents quite easily. So let's say I'm gonna choose this. Unfortunately, I cannot generate any summary. But if you have a document in a better quality, then there is a high chance that you can actually summarize it in one way or the other. Once you open the document, you also have the AI assistant over here in order to find everything. So as you can see, we have the summary, we have the mind map, we can translate, we can continue writing, and so on and so forth. We can elaborate, shorten, convert it into more formal text or more casual ones. So as you can see, lots of different options that can be quite useful if you want to do something with your documents. If you open the recorder, if you make some recordings, then you can find some options here as well. For example, we can once again summarize. We can summarize into the selected language. And once it is generated, which the progress is also visible on this dynamic island, the live alerts, and then you should be able to see. And besides that, apparently it is also possible to translate the summaries or the recordings. Unfortunately, in my case, it didn't work, so I'm not sure if that's just a bad example or something, if I'm just unlucky, or maybe because the recording is just a total gibberish, there is nothing that can be generated. So if you probably have some proper voice recording, then it can be summarized. So just don't think that it doesn't work at all. This might be just my bad recording. Alright, so besides that, we can also go to settings, and over here in the settings, if you go to accessibility and convenience, you should be able to find some AI assistant tools. For example, the AI Smart Loop. Over here we can find out what it does, so we can share the content through the AI loop, so we can touch and hold any image, text, video, or file to bring it up to AI Smart Loop. We can also touch and hold a screenshot preview, and in order to bring it to AI Smart Loop, we can extract on-screen content. We can also spin the loop. So if we turn it on, we should be able to also manage apps that are accessible over here. So as you can see, quite a bit of a nice tool that can be quite convenient. If you have AI Planner enabled, then if you have any event available on the screen, if you have some, I don't know, like something planned on the screen, if you have like invitation, etc., or there is information about event that is upcoming, then you can, with this AI planner, just add the event immediately into your calendar. All you have to do is simply double tap the back of the phone in order to generate this summary. And there's also screen recognition, which is not really assigned as an AI tool, but I think it can be converted, well, not converted, it can be categorized as an AI tool as well, because we can pretty much interact with the screen content. So we can slide on the screen in order to select, touch, and hold to identify images. And then we can also drag these, this content into the file doc that we have in the sidebar over here. We also have AI-generated summaries and content. So yeah, I guess this can also be mentioned as an AI tool. There is also one more thing in the system and update settings. More precisely over here, if you go to recommended services, there is AI Service Engine, which provides support for AI services on the system by using AI capabilities, such as semantic analysis of images and speech. Over here, we can find some additional options over here, and we can also check for plugin updates. In the camera, we also have some AI tools. For example, in the photo mode, if we open these additional options, we have AI Snap Mode, which of course allows you to keep the snap mode enabled with AI In general, the snap mode recognizes scenes, subjects, and environmental conditions and makes real-time adjustments to factors like exposure, focus, and color balance without us having to tweak the settings manually. So generally speaking, it can be used to automatically adjust camera settings for optimal results. And there is also the AI landscape mode, where we can read more about it over here by tapping on this information. So we have something that is called Vision Engine that allows you to capture crisp landscape photos with ease by removing haze and fog with AI for natural, urban, cultural, and other landscape scenes. So here we can also see differences before and after, of course. We also have the perfect photo composition, where we can improve your photo with in horizontal, vertical, perspective or other angles in landscape scenes using professional composition guidance provided by AI. So, of course, we get some tips and some advices by AI as I understand it correctly. Over here, we can also enable this option that allows us to toggle these tips pretty much. So as you can see, we have the first tip that we can try adjusting the angle for bedding compositions, which of course works better in real life examples. We also have some AI tools for editing photos. So let's say I'm gonna open this photo. If we go to edit, we can find AI editor, where we have the magic eraser so we can remove subjects from the photo. We have ultra clarity. We can also unblur our photo, remove reflections, and we also have AI landscape as well. So we can remove fog, for example, as you can see over here, and so on and so forth. We can also see the comparison between these photos, between these changes. Of course, we also have circle to search, which is available on pretty much every phone nowadays. But of course, this can also be considered as an AI tool. So if you press and hold the home button or the navigation bar at the bottom, if you use gestures, then you should be able to circle or tap anywhere in order to search. In Google, you can also use the song recognition feature, translate the screen, and of course just simply search in Google if needed. We also have digital assistants that is also quite natural and normal nowadays. In this case, we have Gemini. Now, if you like playing games on your phone, then and if you also like AI features, then you can be quite happy, because we also have some AI tools available in the GT Boost. More precisely, if we open the GT Boost panel over here, we can find AI Gaming Coach, AI Motion Control, and also Eye Comfort for gaming. I'm sure there are also, let me just turn it down quickly. I'm sure there are also other stuff, like for example the voice changer, but I don't think that's really AI. This is just a normal tool. But you can find, among other things, of course, some other options as well. So lots of AI options here as well, which are worth checking out. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.